So I've had a few ideas about where you could take this project from here, and this lets me introduce you to a few more components as well. So I wondered about the first video is going to show you about this button that I've added here. So my button I found from the user interface. I dragged that down here, but if I put two buttons together, they just go underneath each other. So what I did to help with that was I went to Layout, and I decided I wanted them next to each other, so I chose horizontal arrangement, dropped it in there, and then I dropped the two buttons inside of that, and that's put those next to each other. I've also changed the text there so that they tell me what the button does, so the user can see that. And I've changed the name of that button to button where, so it's easy to program with. I've also got an idea for a button that's going to take me to another screen. I'll show you in another video. So here's the first button. It's going to tell me where I am. I've also had to add a location sensor from Sensors Location Sensor. If I show you the blocks so you can see how to program it, it's turned out a bit more complicated than I thought. When the button is clicked, it's going to call the text-to-speech. I've joined several times over. I'm fairly new to this, and maybe a better way of doing it, but I've had to join several sections over, and when I run it, it will say you are at, and it will say the latitude, and then it will say latitude and it will say the longitude. So it will tell me where I am.